for the useless news.
Useless news.
Right here on the Big Dumb Fun Show. Venkman reporting.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Venkman. This is the Useless News heard only on the Big Dumb Fun Show. News you'll hear nowhere else because really you don't need to know it, which is why, my friends, I, the Venkman, need to bring it to you. First and foremost, in the chat room, according to my sister, happens to be listening right now, said Sprocket. You remember Sprocket off of Saturday Night Live, the Mike Myers? Don't touch my monkey. Please touch my monkey. You know, he was in like the turtleneck. That was kind of like one of those morph suits, but this thing goes like all the way. Just take that turtleneck, pull it all the way over your head, because that's what these morph suits are.
Didn't they try to do a Sprockets movie?
Yeah, it's always fun to try to cram
a 5-minute character into a 90-minute film.
Yeah, I heard it was between Sprockets and Austin Powers. Thank God they went with Austin Powers. Would you like to touch my monkey? Oh, it was awful. Once again, the Useless News is always brought to you by the fine folks at Uncle Rusty's Pure Pork Salsa. An Australian pole dancer took first place at the International Pole Championship. I bet you didn't even know that was occurring.
Was that held in Poland?
Despite having only one arm, Deborah Roach won the disabled division of the championship, which was staged in Hong Kong.
They have a disabled division.
Yes, when it comes to the International Pole Championships, there is a Special Olympics portion of the contest, as there should be.
Who'd she beat out? The chick with no legs?
Yeah, it's a lot tougher to grab onto that thing when you just have stumps.
Yeah, when you're spinning your wheelchair around the pole.
She can really get that pole under her chin. She says, I actually got into an underground goth scene in my teenage years because I didn't fit into normal society, that normal two-arm society. And I loved dancing the night on the dance floor. That led to dancing in clubs.
It's all those sleeveless shirts she was wearing.
She took up pole dancing after being inspired by a circus-themed double act she saw at a club that she was dancing back in 2006.
A circus-themed double act?
In 2009, she won a pole dancing competition against the able-bodied dancers, which spurred her to quit her job in IT and because she couldn't type that fast, and become a personal trainer.
It was mouse or type. Somebody in the IT department's going, have you ever considered pole dancing?
For the love of God! There is no room for you here. So congratulations, Deborah Roach, winning the first place in the disabled division of the International Pole Championship held in Hong Kong. Congratulations to you. We salute you with our good arm.
They actually didn't think she was going to win, but the blind pole dancer went to the wrong place.
Yeah, and the one with no legs didn't make it at all.
She's in some bus terminal still, just dancing the night away. Just really going at it.
I heard the music start, and I thought, this must be it. Now boarding number 58.
Oh, hey, that's my number! That's my number!
You know what? That blind joke's not so funny to me.
Oh, that's right, because Dirk was almost half blind there for a minute.
It's only half as
and
funny
my
to
pole
him.
dancing skills, not so good.
You weren't able to sharpen him? Because when one sense goes, the others kind of go full blown, right? So did you have any senses just go through the roof besides your taste for Latin women?
Well, I can tell you that my sense of smell is a little sharper, having left the men's room.
Sorry about that. A Madison County councilman who's running for commissioner said that his exchange of sexually explicit emails with a female assessor in another county was a ruse designed to expose corruption and was definitely not a part of an extramarital affair. According to the Herald Bulletin, Republican David McCartney used his county email to send the emails and conduct campaign business on county time. McCartney works in the county assessor's office. The Central Indiana County's Human Resources Office has hired an attorney to investigate the emails. Sending explicit emails and conducting campaign business using county equipment and on county time violates the county's personnel policies. McCartney told the Herald-Bulletin on Friday that he hadn't read the county's personnel policies. Is this something that you frown on? Should I not have done that? He apologized for violating any of the prohibitions against political activity, and he said he wasn't aware of it. And as far as those dirty emails, he couldn't say exactly when he devised the alleged ruse and enlisted the help of a nearby female assessor, but he said that it was a risk that he was willing to take for the taxpayers. By God.
He was pulling his pants down so the taxpayers could keep theirs up.
He says, quote, in order to catch a traitor, you have to be a traitor. He did not offer details on the type of corruption that he hoped to expose. Come on.
He was exposing something, but it wasn't corruption.
The newspaper said it could not reach the woman at her office on Friday to verify his story. He also said that he is victim of a political vendetta targeting him and other county officials who want to reduce the size of county government.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me.
I was going to say.
Let's get rid of this guy sending out political emails and sexual harassing emails.
You know what's funny is that of all the
on
stuff,
taxpayer money,
of all the stuff you can get him on, it's
If
going to
I-
be the political stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, oh, he was working on his campaign during his office hours. The whole extramarital affair, like, well.
yeah. Listen,
Boys will be boys.
If I knew my tax dollars were going for people to be able to sexual harass, I'd want to cash some of that in myself.
Excuse me. Can I get me a piece of that?
What's the line item on that tax return?
Authorities were given a bizarre description of an alleged robber in Manchester, New Hampshire on Sunday. Investigators with the Manchester Police Department said the intruder was naked from the waist down. He had no pants on. He had a T-shirt, no pants, no boxers, nothing, so I yelled for Derek, said the resident Lindsay Bolton.
Are you sure she said Derek?
Yeah. It was an unwelcome wake-up call for Bolton and her boyfriend. Oh, I don't know why I'm using the voice. This is actually the article. It was an unwelcome wake-up call for Bolton and her boyfriend, Derek McNutt. You are kidding! You're kidding me with his name! The guy's name was Derek McNutt. Scouts honor. Bolton had just fed her
Drop your
5-month
McNuts. There's a burglar in the house.
She just fed her 5-month-old baby boy and put him back to bed when she came face-to-face with a man who appeared, at least it was face-to-face, a man who appeared to be very drunk in her living room. He acted like he was going to leave and then chased him this way. Bolton said, Derek and I went this way and he had the bat. And not just a baseball bat. McNutt said she struggled with the suspect who grabbed anything he could get his hands on. Ugh.
Including himself.
He threw vice grips at me. I threw them right back at him. McNutt even grabbed his baby's high chair to defend himself. I threw it right at him and it hit him and it broke. Oh my gosh, I want to hear this for myself. My name is Venkman. That is the Useless News on the Big Dumb Fun Show. Submit your own crap to the show by posting it up on our Facebook account, facebook.com/theuselessnews.
All right, we're traveling from Logan to Boise, and I just proposed a